The thing that you must note about habits is that habits don't die. They are only changed. You see, a lazy person is not a person that lacks habits. Being lazy is a habit in itself. So habits do not die. They are simply changed for better habits. And these 5 habits made me 100,000 pounds at the age of 18. If you follow these exact habits with diligence, you not only make your first 100K, but you become a multi-millionaire. And this is the reason why I've chosen the number 1 habit as networking. You ever heard the phrase, your net worth is your network? The bigger your network, the bigger your net worth. When you have access, you do not need ownership. If my friend owns a jet, I do not need to buy my own Gulfstream for 20 million US dollars. I can simply use his jet because I have access to him via him being my network. Why? My network is my net worth. If my brother owns a Ferrari, I do not need to own my own Ferrari. I can use his when I need to. Why? Because access is true, genuine wealth. And that is the reason why I've chosen the first point to being your network. It is very important to network with new people. For the people that have been subscribed to my YouTube channel for a long time, you guys know I have had the chance to meet a lot of affluent people, a lot of great influencers, YouTubers, boxers, rappers, musicians, business owners. I've had the opportunity of building great bonds with them, shaking hands with them, and building friendships with these same people that are on the big screen every single day. The reason being is because I was in the right place at the right time. I wasn't just anywhere lounging around. No, I was meeting these people, increasing my network. Your network is your net worth. When you have a network, when you have a line, a network of people, you have access to them. Therefore, being your net worth. I don't need $2 billion. If I have someone who has that money, I know I have access to his money based on the relationship that we have. My second point, which ties into the first point, is being scarce. A very important principle that I learned from a world-class actor by the name of Denzel Washington was the reason why he is not seen from Monday to Friday is that so you can watch his film on Saturday. You see, scarcity builds demand, and demand builds price. The more scarce you are, the more valuable you are. I made the important decision to not be found everywhere. Although I was networking with people, I made the decision to be at Harrods, to be in Mayfair, to be in Westminster. I wasn't just sitting at my house crying why I do not have access to these people. I was in the right places at the right time. Although that was the case, I was still not just found anywhere and everywhere. There are certain people that they're just too active. They're everywhere. They're on their Instagram story, on their Snapchat story. You can see them in this location, next day they're in this city, they're in that location, and they have no business, no career, nothing that they are doing with their life. I made sure not to be found everywhere. I have a good guy of mine, and I'm with this good guy, and he begins to tell me how he met up with Kanye West and became an employee of Kanye West through some different channels and avenues. And he began to tell me the process of working for Kanye West, a billionaire. And as he's telling me all of this, he begins to note that Kanye West used to be his favorite artist. And I begin to ask him, okay, who's your favorite artist now? What happened to the man that you were working for? What happened to Kanye West being your favorite artist? And he said one simple statement that I will never forget. He said, I met him. I said, what do you mean? Was he a bad person? Was his character bad? He said, no, he was all the things I thought and more. He was amazing. But I've met him now, so he can't be my favorite artist. This is the problem with being too accessible. The moment you are too accessible, your value goes down. The moment someone can say they met you, they had access to you, they got on a call with you, your value is lowered in their mind. There's the reason why I've said the second point, the second habit that you have to harness is being scarce. Never be too available. I actually spoke deeper on this point in my video, 5 books that will make you a millionaire. I spoke on the importance of being scarce and how scarcity builds demand. You can watch that video right now by clicking the card above my head. Before I get on to the third point, I'm reminded of an entrepreneur and fitness coach by the name of David Goggins. David Goggins has moved from not just being a motivational speaker, but also being an old-time influencer. And the David Goggins that you know now was not the same David he was years prior. He used to be a person that was factually obese. He was addicted to eating. That was his habit. He used to eat 8 cinnamon rolls a day, swallow them as if they were nothing. He had a bad and dangerous habit to eating. And you ask, what did he do to kill that habit? As I said in the beginning, you can't kill a habit. All you can do is change that habit. He changed his habit for eating to fitness. Previously, something constantly had to be in his mouth. If he wasn't eating something, he was eating something. It's just a fact. He was actually 300 pounds. And that same food that he was eating, he would wash it down with cereal. And now when you look at him, he is built like a real life action figure. He changed his habit from constantly eating to constantly being in fitness. If you want to build new habits, you have to change from your prior habits into your newfound habits. That's why my third point is being a resilient person. A resilient person is a person that no matter the obstacle, no matter the trials, tribulations, no matter the conditions, they will always overcome that obstacle. It doesn't matter the weather condition. It doesn't matter if it's raining, doesn't matter if it's snowing, doesn't matter if it's scorching hot. They will get through it no matter what. They are resilient people. The conditions do not matter. If they are hurt, they will still do the job that they needed to do. They don't do things because they feel like it. They do it because they need to. Being a resilient person got me to the point where I am today. It was not every single morning that I wanted to wake up and work on my business. It was not every single morning that I wanted to wake up and film, produce a UJ videos. It was not every single morning I wanted to wake up and just to get my major or diploma in creative media production. It was not every single morning I wanted to. But I still went and did those things, not because I wanted to, but because I needed to. And there's a very important fact that also Andrew Tate also coins. He does things because he needs to, not because he feels like it. The next point is Bulldog tenacity. You see, tenacity is the quality displayed by someone who just won't quit, who keeps trying until they reach their goal. And this is the reason why I've attached the word bulldog to tenacity. Because if you've ever been bitten by a bulldog, you know what it feels like. A bulldog does not let go. They will not let go until their objective has been won. The same way I've attached it to the word tenacity. A person who holds tenacity is a person that is willing to do whatever it takes to accomplish their goal. They will not quit. You've ever had that person that from the young tender age of 7 years old to the age of 20, they are still pursuing their music career. They've not had one hit, they've not reached 10,000 listeners, and yet they are still pursuing the same goal. That is a person who holds tenacity. They are not willing to quit. Quitting is an option, but not for them. This is a habit that I've managed to harness. I am a person who holds tenacity. I will not quit until it is done. If I have to record this video 5 times because the quality isn't good enough, I will record this video 5 times. Why? I hold a level of tenacity. We did a video with a popular car garage by the name of GVE London. They're the UK's #1 sports car garage. And we met up with one of the main people there by the name of George. So I would speak to George over social media, over Instagram, and we'll speak back and forth. And as we were organizing this video shoot, there were days where he was not available. There were days where I was not available and our schedules did not align. Very understandably, George from GVE was very busy. So we stopped responding, stopped replying, but that did not stop me from getting this video done. I decided to go with my brother. I carried my videographer and carried my driver. We went to GVE in person. I saw one of his colleagues and I said, I need to record a video with George. I'm scheduled to record a video with him right now. George ended up coming down. I discussed with him, let's record right now, and the rest is history. And you can watch that video right now by clicking the cards above. The point is, I had bulldog tenacity. I was not willing to quit. I was not not willing to let it be a maybe, or we should have, or time didn't allow us. I was going to make sure that video was completed. If you want to be a success, you have to have Bulldog tenacity. Take this from someone like myself who runs an actual product-based business. Running a business like ProtoCat wireless earphones, the competition is vast. The industry is saturated, but that does not mean I cannot saturate my earphones in that industry. I will do whatever it takes to make this the top brand, and I will not even need to do too much because this product is a great and amazing product. Our goal with ProtoCat is to reshape your sonic journey one earphone at a time. And whilst doing that, you have an 85% water resistant ability, also a BT 5.1 connectivity in these same earphones. They are literally as light as a feather. And that is the reason why I decided to make and become the founder of this brand. You guys can shop the earphones at protocat.com right now. Running a company like this takes a lot of Bulldog tenacity. My last and final point is not necessarily a habit, but as I said, habits turn into lifestyle. So I will say it like this, and this is the most important point, and that is having a relationship with God. If you have no relationship with God, your life is not worth anything. If you don't believe in a creator that is higher than yourself, then I don't know what you're living for, because this money will pass away. Money does not fulfill your life. Money is not the goal. Money is the means to get to the goal. You want the vehicle. Money is the tool you use to get to the goal. Money itself is just paper. Money itself are just digits on a computer. Your life core should be around God. Some believe in the universe, but then the question is, who created the universe? And some believe in the Big Bang, but then who made the Big Bang? And that Big Bang was caused by when God said, let there be light. So I say, have a relationship with God. If you like this video, make sure to click the thumbs up. And I want to tell you guys, join our Telegram group chat. Right now, we have some very, very exciting content in there. I've been calling a few of you randomly just to check how you guys are, and been doing some very, very exclusive giveaways for the people that are in my Telegram group chat. We are already at 2,500 members. You can join right now by clicking the link in my description right now. Listen, guys, this has been producer UJ, and make sure you check out my video that I did with Trotter's Jewelers. Peace.